I am back with another backpacking trip, but not in Yosemite this time. Instead in Lake Tahoe and Desolation Wilderness. And I've got a special guest this time. Geezer Dad, Papa Meyer.
Drag me up the hill.
And a lot of other special guests as well, because this is the most crowded by far that any trailhead has been so far.
This is called the backcountry.
Yeah, this is wilderness right here. We're at the Eagle Lake Trailhead, or Eagle Falls Trailhead, and we're gonna try to survive and not get COVID going up the trail. Ah, the joys of the outdoors. This trip is probably gonna be like 5 fewer miles for me. Go ahead, I'm just talking to the camera. Yep, talking to myself. Because normally to film someone on the trail, I have to film myself and then do that section 3 times. Now I just have to film my dad. Dad, what's your review of this trail so far? And you have to speak up.
A little bit rocky. I like my poles. They work quite well. Helps me keep my balance and keep focused. I like the climbing actually. It's like climbing on my bicycle. You just got to keep a steady pace. That's why I don't like to stop when I'm coming up. I just want to keep chugging away, not fast, but one little step at a time.
I think my favorite part is the solitude of getting out here away from civilization.
Yeah.
Just, it's amazing having no one else around. It is gorgeous here, but just not the kind of backpacking I'm used to right now. There's Eagle Lake down there. It's gorgeous here. The only concern are these thunderclouds, which seem to be coming our way. Look at those clouds. Beautiful trail so far. Elevation 8,000 feet, which is crusted. We're gonna go head down to Velma Lakes now. Some truly gorgeous scenery.
Upper Velma?
Yeah, Upper Velma. I'm getting a little lizard on camera. I wonder if that's marble or white granite in there. So we made it to Upper Velma Lake. We're just in search of a campsite now. It's a pretty lake. Wow, we found a couple of gorgeous camp spots. Here's mine. Over there's Dad's. Looking pretty good. Dad, you look like a chipmunk with some food in his mouth.
I need to put it in my pouch, my cheek pouch.
Pretty nice place to have dinner. So Dad, how was the first day? Recap.
You're gonna catch me eating?
Yep.
Well, the trail was difficult. It was a tough climb, and based on the calories I burned, it's similar to a 40-mile bike ride. Which, when I'm done with a 40-mile bike ride, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I'm tired. My legs feel like that right now. So yeah, probably 1,700 feet in about 4 miles or 3.5 miles.
How was the first backcountry meal?
Well,
in a few years at least.
So far, so good. Look,
Wow. Delicious.
beef stew. It's okay,
Yeah, I got my
especially
own.
after all day. Not all day, but all afternoon.
Yeah,
It was hot too.
It was really
A little
hot.
bit too hot. Yeah, as you know, I'm not a hot guy. I don't like the heat
Yeah.
because it just drains me.
What really helps.
Much nicer if it's like 40 degrees.
Yeah. It really helps when you're in a beautiful place though, and we found a wonderful camp spot. Dinner is done, and I think we're gonna go to sleep. We're tired. But at least we're not hungry anymore. Tomorrow, we're gonna make it up to that, some lakes that are just over that granite ridge, the first one. Well, I guess, yeah, we will see. And then that mountain back there is Dick's Peak. And I believe we're gonna go to Dick's Pass and check out the views from there and then go back. But we'll review the plan tomorrow morning, check out the map. For now, that does it for day one. Started off like Disneyland, ended up Desolation Wilderness. Good morning. It's about 6 a.m.
Good morning.
Dad is doing something that I never do out here. Well, first of all, he's eating that stuff. Oh my god, it's obscene. And
Highly caloric. Very good
it is
for you.
highly caloric. But he's making warm coffee. It's not
What do
something.
you think? That's living, right?
I guess so. I just don't drink coffee. It's beautiful this morning. I'm waiting for a sunrise. Thank you, beautiful campsites. You were beautiful.
With shadows.
Yeah, with our shadows. This was a very nice spot. Nicer than I expected it to be. We are now going to head up about 2 miles and 500 feet elevation to Dick's Lake and see what to do from there. Let's get going.
Let's go.
I love this kind of forest with the moss. We've made it to a very nice lake. I don't know what it's called, but it's much bigger than the one that we camped by.
I hear water. Must be the outflow right here. Probably goes down to the other lake.
Probably does.
Alright, I need to keep moving.
Taking a little rest. Beautiful view out this way. You can see Lake Tahoe and down into the Eagle Lake Basin that we came from. What's your review of this place?
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's Yosemite-like, like I said. I mean, look at this. Just traveling down across the rocks. Fantastic. Really gorgeous. It's still early enough where it's not super hot. It's comfortable out here. It's only 8:40.
Look at these guys.
He's perched up there nice for you.
And now he's posing.
He's gonna leave soon. You gotta take it.
Well, anyhow, we found a campsite. It's about 10:30 a.m. We're just hanging out, identifying trees
And chipmunks.
and trying to identify chipmunks. We're all set up. It's time for lunch. Time for lunch. Okay, so we have a map here. Dad, take it away.
Want me to point?
Yeah, where have we been?
Okay, we are parked here. About 2/3 of the way. 2/3, 1/3. These are two different ways to get in. And we came up here to Eagle Lake where there was a party going on.
Oh yeah, many parties.
Lots of people hanging out, dogs, people swimming. Beautiful place though, gorgeous. We did take a break there. And then we started going this way, all the way up this trail.
Nice views, but it was very hot.
All the way to here. Yeah, a lot of climbing. You can see it was climbing. To here. And then we took a right down into here. And we camped along this little lake here last night. And this morning we did a jaunt from that lake down to the PCT TRT trail, which is red here. Followed that. Really nice along this lake. Beautiful. It's a pretty big lake. And so right from here, there's not a trail, but we went in a little bit. And that's where we are now, right on the end here of Dick's Lake. And what we're gonna do next, I will attempt, because it's gonna be a lot of climbing. We're at roughly 8450 here, let's say. We're gonna go back up to here, to 85, and then all the way up to here, to Dick's Pass, just to check out the view from there. But that's at 9380, so just shy of 1,000 feet in 1.7 miles or so. That's going to be rough, but I'll give it a try. We won't have our backpacks for it.
Yeah, I'll have a day pack, but that's it. Just gonna see if we can see the views.
And we'll use this campsite as home base.
Yep. The only real obstacle besides our own bodies might be these storm clouds which are gathering. We'll see how they develop. We'll keep an eye on them, because if it's going to be storming, we obviously can't be at Dick's Pass because we'll get struck by lightning or something. As we continue our march upwards above Dick's Lake, you can see some rain that's evaporating before it hits the ground. Almost there. Please hold out, weather.
It's about 9,300 feet. Beautiful trail.
All right, hopefully you can hear me, because the camera's inside of a plastic bag right now. But oh boy, hopefully you can hear that too. It is starting to rain, starting to thunder. It's yet to be seen how hard. We're taking cover just off the trail.
And we're over 9,000 feet waiting for the lightning.
Right, we just got to Dick's Pass and it started thunderstorming, so we have to wait it out.
Well, we brought our rain gear.
So Dad, it's hailing.
It's hailing.
Pick up one of these balls of hail. No, that's a small one. Well,
oh, it has to be a certain size.
Well, some of them are like the size of marbles.
You can see them all over. Some big ones over there.
Getting pelted.
Slowing down though.
No, it's speeding up again now. So we braved it through some big hail, some rain, lots of sounds of thunder. We never really got hit by the brunt of the storm, but we definitely caught the edge of it. And it's beginning to pass, so we are going to head to the pass. We're at the incredibly windy Dick's Pass.
Waterfalls over there.
Dick's Peak. Alright, Dick's Pass was wonderful, but it's time to go back. It's very cold right now from the thunderstorms.
Feels good though.
Feels good though. Better than yesterday when it was steaming hot. Yeah, well, come back to that. My tent is on its side.
I'm surprised that happened.
Me too.
The winds must have been blowing.
So we've had dinner. We've been hanging out. It's about 6:30, but it feels like it's 9. It's just so dark. At least it's started to warm up a bit. Dad and I are going to use this book to identify species. You're standing in front of my book shot.
Flowers and chipmunks and trees.
Move over, Dad. Boom. Right there. Dad, where are we and why?
We're in our tent because a windstorm blew your crappy tent around too much. And we had to come into the Boy Scout tent. And the Boy Scout tent is tried and true.
Yeah.
So Eric had to move in with me again.
We sat down to identify some plants and animals, and within minutes a huge windstorm came. It blew my tent over.
Yeah, so you had to move into the Boy Scout tent.
This thing was going crazy, and we tore down my tent really quick because
it was not going to survive.
it was not going to survive. Basically, my tent site did not have as much wind protection from the lake as did this site, so we're both sleeping in here now, I guess.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
camping.
can move in with me.
Moving back in with Dad.
Moving back home.
The wind gusts are just
It's
ripping.
like 30, 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, not right now. It's kind of in between gusts.
But it came up in within 5-10 minutes
Yep.
from calm to this.
Yeah, I gave Dad the flappy side.
It's the flappy side.
Well, almost as quickly as it started, it's over. And we emerge from our shelter. about 8 p.m., which means the sun should just be going down. So, good night. It's quite the day. Well, good morning. It is 6:30 a.m. at Dix Lake. We're getting all our stuff packed up, ready to head out of here. And currently, we're refueling, eating breakfast. Also, as we've been staring across the lake, all we've seen is this one group of campers who have what we've deemed to be the worst campsite of all time. Granted, we can't really talk because our campsite got blown away by the thunderstorm wind, but I mean, they're out there on that rock, and during the day yesterday it was cooking and they were right on the sun, and then during the wind they have no protection and they have no good access to the lake because it's a steep cliff. I don't know what the appeal is, but there they are. They've been there since all day yesterday, just hanging out at camp, and we've been feeling superior and laughing hysterically. I'm sure they're having a good time. That's what matters. Well, Dix Lake, you've served us well. Well, decently well. We had our rough patches. It's time to get moving though. We've got about 4 miles and 2,000 feet of elevation change back to the car. This tree here must have just got struck by lightning. Look at all down. And the debris from it is very fresh. I mean, it might have been like yesterday or this week. Looks like very fresh wood. All the way down there is Eagle Lake. We're just cresting this ridge. We're about to go down about, what, 2,000 feet, 1,900? Well, look at these two critters. Almost there.
We got 71 right here. 71.50.
Back in civilization. So, Father, we've made it home after a pretty good trip. What's your recap? How was it?
Had a good time. The first day, again, was a rough climb. I was tired. In fact, when I got up on Monday morning, I thought, oh, I'll just take the keys from Eric and I'll head on back and then I'll catch him later. Just because I was wasted. And we went up the hill, 1,600 feet or something like that. It was like climbing a ladder for 3 hours.
Yeah, it was hot.
In the heat. And I was just drained. But we hung out a little while, and then the idea was, let's climb up to Dick's Pass, 9,400 feet or whatever it is. And like I'm not sure. Okay, we're gonna do it without our packs. So it's like, okay, I'll give it a try. Once we got on the trail, which is really the Pacific Coast Trail, which is well built, and it wasn't as rocky and laddery. It was zigzagging back up the mountain. So we got up to Dick's Pass at 9,000 some feet, and I felt great going up the hill. And at the top, it was windy as all get out.
With
a beautiful view, and then thunderstorms came.
Yeah, thunderstorms came.
In fact, before we made it to the top, thunderstorms were coming. There was lightning and thunder, and so we're like, okay, let's hide under this tree for now. Next thing you know, it's hailing.
Hoping I caught some of that on video. Yeah.
Hailing and a drizzle. We really didn't get really wet. We brought our rain gear because we knew stuff like that was going to happen. So it all cleared out. We end up getting back up to the pass. A beautiful view of more lakes and more sort of backcountry beauty. And I was like, oh, let's keep hiking. Of course, we couldn't. We had to go back to the campsite. We went without our packs. And then this morning was kind of a pretty good trek, 5.5 miles or so back with the backpack. And my legs, I think, were used to it, and I think I was used to the elevation as well. So
yeah,
I overall, after that first initial ladder climb in the heat, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a lot prettier than I thought it would be. This was my first time in Desolation Wilderness.
Beautiful
but
area.
It's gorgeous country. And clearly, from what we saw over Dick's Pass, there's more to explore as well.
Yeah. Grilled some sausages, so, we're hanging out in the cushy condo now, as opposed to sleeping on the ground.
Yep. It was a good trip.
Yeah, very good trip. No, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Someday.
Maybe after a few months of recovery.
Yeah, and I just need to adjust the backpack and, sort of digging into my shoulders a bit. It wasn't that bad, though. It was a good, it's a pack I had from Boy Scouts, and it was good. It works.
Yeah, maybe get you a real sleeping pad, too.
Yeah, sleeping pad would be good.
Yeah.
No, overall, it went really, really well. I enjoyed myself.
Until next time.
Until next time.